All right, I had to make this video. I don't get any satisfaction or enjoyment out of doing this, but I just feel like it needs to be said. I left a comment on this video, and I'm gonna read it after we watch the video here. Let's watch the video.
Alrighty, folks, we're heading off to the courthouse now. Just wanted to give you a quick little update. Wish us luck. I hope that justice will prevail, that God's will be done, as Finkel would say. We'll see how it goes, guys. Not used to being vexatiously litigated, uh, but it seems like Chris Ryder has found a new target, a new squeaky chew toy that he likes to put in his mouth and squeeze his jaw and listen to the sounds that it makes. Well, hopefully he's met his match and that the judge will see through his nonsense, his vexatious, litigious nonsense. Um,
I'm sorry, but this is all nonsense. I mean, it's all nonsense. I can't be the only one that fucking thinks this, right? It's actually like disgusting that people would even like participate in this and and be complete. I mean, you're participating. You're not part of the solution. You're part of the problem.
Guys, I'd just say I'll take all the prayers, all the hopes, all the thoughts that we can get. Um, really rooting for justice to prevail today. And
Just
we'll keep you
justice.
updated. We'll let you know as more things become mm, aware to our purview, as more things come into our ability to report on, and not just.
Justice. It makes me think of like what would be an appropriate form of justice here. I think if each party had to had to serve like detention, after school suspension or something like that, some stupid fucking punishment, that's fitting for like children.
Jeopardize a case, we'll let you know. Appreciate those of you that have supported. We'll see how this goes, guys. I think anyone that says that they enjoy going to court, suing people or being sued, I don't know, man. I think you probably need to get your head cracked. What do they call them? Like the head shrinks. You need to get your head shrunk.
Now pay attention what he just said. Anyone who likes going to court, right, and suing people and stuff, right, need to get their head shrunk, right. Now watch how he immediately like contradicts himself and plays the hypocrite role here right after he said that. Watch.
And figure out why you enjoy that kind of going to court constantly. Me, if I never see another day in court, I'll be happy.
Do you hear what he said? He said, "If I never see another day of court, I'll be happy." Now watch what he says right after.
But that said, I don't think this is going to be the end of this at all on his part. Um, I said before that there's going to be a reckoning.
There's gonna be a reckoning. He just said if he never sees a day in court again, he'll be happy. But now he's saying there's gonna be a reckoning, right? If it's up to him, according to him, as long as he has a say in it, it's not gonna be the end of it. We're gonna see another day in court.
There is going to be a response. You reap what you sow, and I've told him he's going to reap the whirlwind, and that's not a violent threat in any way, shape, or form. I will do it by the law, in the law.
Yeah, he's just gonna waste the fucking court's time and you know bring some frivolous fucking lawsuit or some frivolous fucking action through the courts against him in retaliation, right? Because that's the answer, right? That's the more mature, responsible, mature thing to do, right? Especially since he said if he never sees another day in court, he'll be happy, right?
Within the bounds of the law in every way that I possibly can.
Every
Okay,
way he
so understand, guys. You've got
every way he possibly can, not just you know taking one action. No, every way he possibly can.
to fight bullies. You got to stand up to these degenerates out there. You've got to not let them run over you. You've got to not let them try to control the words that you speak, especially when they claim to be uh, activists or
So this is where I completely disagree with him. What do you do with a bully, right? Do you do the same thing back to the bully whenever the bully does something to you? Do you just, an eye for an eye leaves the whole world blind, right? Obviously, what's right is right, and I get what he's saying, but in a situation like this, what would be the classy thing to do? What would be the stand up, mature thing to do? Would it be to use the courts to push back against the bully? No, bullies are in fucking grade school. So I left a comment on here. I said, no, you don't need to use the courts to fight bullies. You just need to grow up and demonstrate a level of maturity greater than an eighth grader and ignore them. It's frivolous stuff like this that's the reason that the courts are always backed up, allowing real problems in our society to get overlooked. Sorry if the truth offends anyone, but someone had to say it.
Activists, freedom fighters, and such like. You really have to. You got to put your foot down, and at some point in time, you've got to stand in the gap, and you got to tell the bully, "You're not getting my lunch money today." All right, we'll let you know how this turns out, guys.
Someone needs to tell GS that he's not in eighth grade anymore. Okay? You don't have lunch money. This is real life, you know? The courts deal with real life. There's people that have actual problems that the courts are all backed up and they can't even get solutions to their actual problems because of the system. Because the system is tainted by immature idiots like this. They just waste taxpayer dollars and the court's time, retaliating against each other because their ego forces them to, right? Because you gotta stand in the gap, tell that bully you're not getting my lunch money. You know, it's just ridiculous. I had to make this video. I'm sorry. Sorry. I know I'm gonna piss some people off, by doing it. And this goes for Chris and Todd, both of you. You need to fucking just knock it off. Grow up. Be good or be good at it.
Um, we'll see you on the next one.